Kitsap High School. Tonight, the Wolves of South Kitsap take on Capital. I'm Kevin Nod, a senior video production student here at South, and joining me in the booth tonight is Ryan, another studio production student, who's also a member of the wrestling team. Ryan, what kind of match should we be expecting tonight?
Well, Kevin, I think it's going to be a really close match tonight because both teams know what they're doing. They both know how to wrestle, and they're very conditioned. So I don't think there's going to be very many pins because both teams know not to get pinned.
Good point there, Ryan. And
Yeah.
tonight, South is going for its 82nd or 83rd consecutive league win, and that's just an impressive streak. And really, it'd be nice to see him keep it going against a really tough Capital team, who will provide a great matchup for South tonight.
Yeah.
And those matchups will be in the 103 weight class. Actually, we're going to throw it to the PA announcer.
Wrestling for Capital, Chris Chua. And his opponent at 103 for the Wrestling Wolves is Kyle Timbers. At 112 pounds for Capital will be Chris Moranti. His opponent for the Wrestling Wolves is Derek Kipperberg. In the 119-pound division, wrestling for Capital will be Barney McNamara. His opponent for South Kitsap is Aaron Kipperberg. And at 25 pounds, wrestling for Capital will be Eli Grindstaff. His opponent for South Kitsap will be Patrick Heather. At 130 pounds, wrestling for Capital tonight will be Tam Lee. And his opponent from South Kitsap is Brendan Little. At 135 pounds for Capital is David Wolf. For South Kitsap, Art Lim. In the 140-pound division, for Capital is Steve McGittrick. His opponent from South Kitsap is Albert Faruner. In the 145-pound division, wrestling for Capital is Steve Mackey. His opponent from South Kitsap, John Ferruta. At 152 pounds, wrestling for Capital is Chris James. His opponent from South Kitsap is Kyle Calden. In the 160-pound division, wrestling for Capital is Derek McLaughlin. His opponent from South Kitsap is Evan Winslow. At 171 for Capital, Adam Halpin. South Kitsap, Lowell Bosch. At 189, wrestling for the Cougars is Cole Mackey. And his opponent from South Kitsap is Russ Bishop. 215-pound class. We're getting up to the big guys. Wrestling for Capital is Ben Block. His opponent from South Kitsap is Devin Spencer. And the big guys, 275-pound class, representing the Cougars is Tim Kopp. And his opponent from South Kitsap is Big Buddy Anderson. Our official tonight is Mr. Mike Pizzuto. Ladies and gentlemen, would you rise and join me in our Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
And there you have it, folks. The starting lineups for both teams, and right now they're doing the coin flip. And
In the
it
center,
seems that South has won the toss. And what does that mean, Ryan?
well, they get choice whether they want to the starting for the odd matches or even matches.
And for many folks out there who haven't really watched wrestling before, don't know many rules, that's what Ryan's here for, is to help us with the technical part of this game. And a little later on, we'll be reading you some rules to help you guys out. And coming out right now is, for South, is Kyle Timbers, and for Capital, Chris Chua.
At 103 pounds. Both wrestlers are going at it strong. Kyle with the single leg. Turns it over, and Kyle Timbers got the 2-point takedown. Now he's getting...
There's a takedown for Kyle Timbers. He receives 2 points for that.
And he's going for the back. He's getting 3 points near fall for the back points. And he's also going for the pin. That's Kyle Timbers for South Kitsap.
Chua is really backpedaling here, trying to get out of this hold by Timbers. And, he should get some points for a near fall coming up soon. He should receive the 3 points. And I was reading the definition of that, and you received 2 to 3. I mean, what's the difference between 2 and 3 points in that rule?
If you have your opponent down there for 5 seconds or more, you'll get 3 points. If you have them down there for 3 seconds, you'll get the 2-point near fall.
And really, points along this time are really important because they give you a slight edge. You can come out in points, and so the difference between 1 point, 2 and 3 is
there
really
you go.
good.
There's the pin.
There's the pin for Kyle Timbers. What a great way for South to start off this match tonight, where they're going for their 83rd consecutive league win.
Kyle Timbers had a tight half on Chua from Capital. There's pretty much Chua didn't really have a chance of getting out of that. Kyle was really strong, and he just had him down there.
And another great win by Kyle Timbers. He's really done a good job for the lightweights here for South Kitsap.
Yeah, it's really good to have a nice wrestler like to start off the matches, because they just get it ready. They just pump up the other wrestlers. It just keeps them going.
And so South's now up 6-0 because you received 6 points for a pin.
Yep. And you also.
And here's a forfeit for South. Derek Kipperberg doesn't have to wrestle tonight.
Yep, that's another 6 points because it's a forfeit.
So that's basically a pin then, huh?
Yeah, it's not really good for Capital to do that because it's just giving up a match. It's just
6 points that South could desperately use.
Yeah.
So South goes up 12-0 after 2 wrestlers.
And now it's the 119-pound class against
Aaron Kipperberg versus Barney McNamara.
And last year for Capital, Barney McNamara was the 103-pounder. So he put on a lot of weight this year,
A lot of weight training probably.
Yeah, probably lifting weights. And Aaron Kipper with the 2-point takedown.
2-point takedown. And a takedown is defined as one wrestler taking his opponent to the mat from a neutral position. Individual scores 2 points. And so that put Aaron up 2-0 so far in the individual match. And for people who haven't watched wrestling really before, each round is 2 minutes long, and there's 3 rounds in a match.
Yep. Now Aaron's trying to do a bow and arrow and get his opponent over onto his back so he can gain some near fall points or possibly the pin.
Looks like he's rolled his opponent over.
Yep, he's there. He's getting the near fall. The near fall, rather.
Referee counting out his 5 count, and there's his 5 count for the 3-point near fall.
Yep. And Aaron Kipperberg right now, he has a near cradle, if you know that is. And Kipperberg just got the 3 points for the near fall, so now it's 5-0 Aaron Kipperberg.
And really, the Kipperberg brothers have really come along great for South this year, homeschooled.
Yep, they're homeschooled, and there's seems like there are 100 of them, but right now we have 3 Kipperbergs on the team.
And 2 of them really showing strong performances throughout the year and really should do a strong showing at state.
It's going to be great to see them in state because
are they
2 of our best
seniors?
wrestlers. Huh?
Are they juniors or seniors?
Aaron's a senior this year, and Derek, who just had a forfeit last match, he's a junior. And there's also Micah Kipperberg, who's a freshman, and he's 103-pound JV.
And this year, as with all SK sports, freshmen are allowed to play for the high school team because of no junior high sports because of the lack of funding
Aaron's
from the levy.
with one of his patented moves, the far cradle, trying to pin his opponent. Has it really tight?
This will be another 3-point near fall.
Yeah.
There's a pin. That's 3 pins now. Or actually 2 pins by South Kitsap and 1 forfeit. So now South Kitsap moves up 18-0 really quickly after 3 rounds.
That's Aaron Kipperberg pinning Barney McNamara of Capital.
And really, matches haven't last long. Let's think about it. First match, pin first round. No match, and then pin first round again.
Yeah, it's going by fast. Right now we're up to 125-pound weight class with Patrick Heather of South Kitsap and of Capital, Eli Grindstaff.
Patrick Heather's a senior here at South Kitsap, and we'll see if he can improve on his 10-4 record so far this year.
But it's going to be really hard because last year the wrestler from Capital, Eli Grindstaff, took 4th in state.
4th in state. That's a nice showing. And later on, we'll see another great Capital wrestler, Steve McGetrick. McGetrick, sorry.
Steve McGetrick, one of the best wrestlers probably that ever step on a mat. He's really good. Yeah.
He's wrestled all 4 years at Capital. Sorry, his freshman year took 1 state, junior year 1 state, senior year took 2nd. So you should see another great performance out of him tonight and for the rest of the year, especially at state.
And right now, Grindstaff has a front headlock on Pat Heather. That's one of Grindstaff's best moves, the front headlock. And Pat Heather, he has actually a hurt shoulder, so it's probably a little painful for him right now.
But he needs to tough it out and get the win for South here. And do you guys like study film or something of other teams, or how would you know that was his best move?
They do study films, the varsity wrestlers, and also just from knowing Capital, because they're a front headlock team. They're really good at it and they know how to use it, and that's one of their main moves, to break people down.
And really, there's a nice takedown, or not get out of the hold by Pat Heather there.
Yep. Got free of that.
Wasn't really a reversal because he didn't get any points, so I'll pick him up with another word for that. There's 43 seconds left in this round.
And the score is still 0-0. Wait, now it's 2-0.
2 points for Pat Heather for the reversal, I believe.
No, that's Grindstaff. He just got a 2-point takedown on Pat Heather.
Oh, it was Grindstaff who received that. I'm sorry.
It's kind of hard to tell because both uniforms are very similar.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah.
That's one difficulty, both maroon and gold.
Yeah.
But really, you know stuff about, like you said, about Capital being a headlock team from Ron Hudeberg, who's been around here for
quite some time.
I mean,
been a coach, and he's a really good coach because, South has 82 consecutive league wins. Grindstaff with getting some near pull points on Pat Heather with a arm bar.
Pat Heather's trying with all his. Pat Heather's saved by the bell.
Yep, very close.
Very close to getting pinned, so that'll be a near fall. 2 points for McNamara.
No, 2 points.
Grindstaff.
For Eli Grindstaff. So now the score is 4-0 going into the second round.
Grindstaff declines the choice, and they both start from the neutral position.
Yeah, Pat Heather chose neutral. Both wrestlers look a little fatigued now after that hard first round.
Wrestling definitely is a hard sport, rolling around on the mat with trying to pin your guy.
I don't think it looks that hard, but man, when you get out there, one round can just take you out. It's really hard, especially when you're getting on your back like Pat Heather was, because that's one of the hardest positions to be in wrestling.
You're trying all your might to get out of that pin because you don't want to go down.
Quick shot by Eli Grindstaff.
Pat Heather coming off a pin in his last match, where at Peninsula, where South Kitsap barely pulled out a win, 34-25, and really they were only up by 3 going into the last match. And Buddy Anderson, our big heavyweight here at South, our heavyweight, and pulled out a pin and really set because South Kitsap was at Peninsula, but the fans for South Kitsap were lit on fire after that pin.
It seemed like there was twice as many South Kitsap fans. Eli Grindstaff with a 2-point takedown, so now the score is 6-0 Grindstaff. Now Grindstaff's trying to break Pat Heather down so he can turn him over, maybe get that arm bar in again.
So
Pat Heather's trying to keep his base, so Grindstaff can't get any more points on it.
Grindstaff now up by 6 points, and if he scores 9 more, he'll be ahead by 15 points. And at the end of 3 rounds, that is considered a technical fall if you're up by 15 or more points at the end of 3 rounds.
If you're beating your opponent by 15 points or more than 15 points, then the match is stopped because it's a technical fall, and that'll be 5 team points.
So it's not quite as good as a pin.
Nice reversal by Pat Heather.
Great job by Pat Heather. Finally get out of that hold, which he had been in practically since the first round.
Yeah.
And see if they can do anything quickly with 10 seconds left.
The score is 9-0. Pat Heather didn't get the reversal, but he just got out of the pinning combination, which is pretty good. So now it's 9-0 Eli Grindstaff. The end of the second round.
He didn't get any points for that. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah. It was close, but he didn't get it. To just show how tough this wrestler is, Eli Grindstaff, who took 4th last year, he beat one of South's best wrestlers last year, Arwen Snape, 4 times.
Definitely a great wrestler here at South, and will definitely go down in the history books as
Yeah,
a great wrestler.
definitely. Start of the third round. Pat Heather is on bottom, Eli Grindstaff on top.
Pat Heather's a huge deficit to overcome here, and but if Grindstaff is able to hold out, he'll get his team 3 points for the decision, unless he scores 6 more points.
Actually, he'll be at 4 points if the match ends with this score, because if you're winning by 8 or more points, it's called a major decision, and you get 14 points. So
You mean 4
Grindstaff
points,
is,
not 14, right?
it'll be 14 points.
Oh, 4 team.
Yeah.
I got you.
Grindstaff
Sorry hearing up here with the
there
crowd
goes
being nice
armbar.
and loud here.
And Eli Grindstaff, oh, there's a pin. Eli Grindstaff.
Gets Pat Heather down, and really, you wondering if that sore shoulder was bothering Pat during that match.
Yeah, because he had the armbar. It seems like Eli Grindstaff knew that his shoulder was hurt because it seemed like he was working out the whole match.
So Pat Heather falls to 10-5, while Capital picks up 6 points, and now it is 18-6. South Kitsap. So in all these matches, 3 out of the 4. Well, there's only been 3 matches really, or 3 matches.
Yep.
3 pins.
Three
Hasn't-
pins
haven't
already,
been
yeah.
any decisions. The other one was a forfeit.
So I guess I was wrong what I said in the early thing. I said there weren't going to be that many pins, but it seems like there is. I mean, I was way wrong, actually.
And now up in the 130-pound weight class, Brendan Little for SK, and Tam Lee for Capital.
Yep, Tam Lee from Capital. He was the 112-pounder last year, and he's a pretty good wrestler, too.
A couple of these Capital wrestlers really put on some weight over the offseason. A lot of weight training, probably.
Yeah, because they do seem pretty strong. Now both wrestlers going for the takedown.
Brendan Little, a junior here at South, didn't wrestle.
Oh, nice.
This is I think this is only his second match on the varsity level.
Yeah, second, because he was hurt during earlier the season, so he couldn't wrestle varsity. But as soon as he got back in condition, he
Brendan
gained-
Little is one of the smartest people I've ever met. I do have
Yeah,
to
he's
say that.
very smart, very smart. Oh, nice shot
Nice
by.
move there.
He went for the double leg, but Brendan Little fought it off. Both wrestlers went out of bounds, so now they're going to start back in the beginning. Start back in the middle of the mat with 1 minute remaining in the first round.
And really, if South is really looking for the tough competition tonight, they've been expecting it. You hear the students talk around school, and they're expecting a really tough match tonight, especially coming off Peninsula,
Yeah.
because they knew these two teams were their best competition out of the league, and it's really they want to win these because they need to keep that streak alive.
Yeah, it's really tough having two of your toughest matches in the same week.
Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah. And then next week, they have Foss, which will be a home match. And that's also going to be a tough match because Foss beat Capital just the other day.
Didn't Peninsula beat Capital?
Yep, Peninsula beat Capital also. And Lincoln also beat Capital. So Capital has 3 league losses already. But still, that doesn't mean they're not a bad team. They can still be the spoiler for South Kitsap.
And really, the team really doesn't have to do with individuals. There's some great individuals on the Capital team that can really hurt a team like South Kitsap. And there's the end of the first period, or first round, and the score is still 0-0.
Yep, this is going to be a tough match. Both wrestlers
Brendan
know what they're
Little
doing.
declines the choice,
Yeah, he deferred. It's called defer.
defers, sorry. And Tam Lee chooses to go down.
Yep. At the start of the second round.
Oh. So Tam Lee grabs onto Little's ankle and won't let go.
Yep.
And is it
Trying to get the
legal to
river.
grab onto somebody like that?
Yeah, if it's potentially dangerous, like if he's like bending his elbow, then the ref will call it, and then they'll start back in the middle of the mat. But it wasn't. I guess the ref didn't see it potentially dangerous. So now Little's trying to break his opponent down, and Tam Lee is trying to get out for the 1-point escape.
And looks like he's going to.
There, 1-point
Yes.
escape for Tam Lee,
So Lee gets the first points of this match.
and there's the front headlock. As I said, Capital loves that front headlock. He's working at trying to get the 2-point takedowns on Brendan Little. Oh, nice short drag. That move is called a short drag that Brendan Little just did to Tam Lee. He got the 2-point reversal. So Little is now up 2-1 in the second round with a minute remaining.
Great reversal there. So puts
Yep.
Brandon Little up.
There was
And Lee gets out of the hold.
yeah,
and
he got an escape.
so that's 1 point.
Yeah, so now
So-
it's tied 2-2.
And then an escape is defined as when one wrestler frees himself from the control of the other. It's not really reversal. Because a reversal is when you're in a hold, right?
Yeah, a reversal is if you're both on the mat and then you're on the bottom and you become on the top. That's a reversal.
A scoring move that occurs when one wrestler frees himself of the control of his opponent and gains control.
Yeah.
So that means he just reverses and grabs him again instead of escape is just running away.
Yeah, escape is getting out and then going back into the neutral position.
Okay.
And Brendan, wait. I can't really tell which wrestler's which.
Looks like Brendan is down on the ground.
Yeah, and there was that front headlock again by Tam Lee. Capital loves that front headlock.
Except for the SK on the leg of Brandon and the capital across Lee's chest, you cannot tell these wrestlers apart. What is it? Oh. There we go at the end of 2 rounds. It's still 2-2.
This is a hard match. Both wrestlers are really getting fatigued now because they've been wrestling hard all 4 minutes. 2 minutes left.
Little chooses to go down. And so Lee will try to. Why would people choose to go down? I figured you'd want to be up or something.
The reason that you want to choose down is because most wrestlers are really good at getting escapes. And if you get that 1 point escape, that would put Little up. And then he can also go for the takedown, which will be 2 points.
And so if you're on top, you'd lose a point because you would have the guy
If the
in
other
hold
guy
and
got
he would
out,
go-
yeah. And
That's really intelligent then.
Yeah.
Smart. Here Little goes, try to pin Lee. Oh,
Nice.
rolled him over.
2 point reversal and also two.
That was a nice move by Lee there to get Little off, from the near pin there. And so you
Yeah.
got 2 points for the reversal. Now it's 4-2 with 1:26 left in the 3rd round.
Now Little's trying to fight up to his base so he can get out and get an escape. So then the match will become a little closer. Or go for the reversal so to tie it up.
Now in wrestling, when you're keeping stats, do you keep more than just wins and losses? I mean, what kind of stats would you take?
Oh, they keep everything. How many takedowns you have, escapes, reversals, pins.
Who keeps
technical
track of that
pins.
kind of stuff?
There's the statisticians for South Kitsap.
Here, I'll just get the list out for you guys. That'd be Jen Torres, Kim Mayberry, Christy Jackson, Brianna Baker, Tiffany Turner, and Courtney Thompson.
Yeah, they're really great because some of the wrestlers have competition seeing who can get the most takedowns, and because there's always a plaque given to whoever has the most takedowns, pins, reversals, escapes, and wrestlers, and if it wasn't for them, then no one would know.
And it looks like Little is on top, or actually it looks like Lee's on top of Little.
Yeah. 30 seconds remaining. Little's got to score some points or else Lee will get the decision. Looks like Little's fighting to get an escape or a reversal.
He needs that escape desperately. He's close to it, but Lee's just holding on. Lee took out his arm there.
Yeah.
Nice job by Lee to get him back on his face.
Yeah, broke him down.
Whoever came up with this lighting situation really was a nice job.
Yeah,
I think it adds a mystique to the wrestling match that
it was
wouldn't be there.
The mom of a former SK wrestler, Kevin Morrow.
Oh.
She's the one who she's the one who bought it. I'm not sure how she did it, but they got the spotlight, so it really brings emphasis on the wrestlers. It's kind of like a psychological thing.
So Lee picks up 3 points for Capital, and South Kitsap leads 18-9. That was a decision there by Lee, won 4-2, and so Little wasn't able to get out of that hold and desperately get the points he desperately needed to tie it up.
Yeah. So there's South Kitsap's Art Lamb, 135 pounds, and will be taking on David Wolf of Capital.
Art Lim, our ASB president here at South Kitsap.
Yep. Oh,
Really a funny guy.
oh, nice
what a move.
takedown. That's a nice double leg takedown by Art Lim to get the 2 points for the
As
takedown.
Art's helmet comes off,
Is headgear.
headgear. Oh,
It's
my
called
bad.
headgear, Kevin. Now,
Headgear. That's a
Take
ref has to call timeout or
Yeah, they just take a break so Art can get it put back on.
put it back on.
And now they're going to start in the middle of the mat
Okay.
with David Wolf on bottom and Art Lim on top. But Art Lim let him go because Art's going to go for 2 points for another takedown.
Down
There
again.
it is again. Nice double
He's going
leg.
for the near pin here.
Going for the near fall points. Nice half Nelson by Art Lim.
And as Art is on Wolf's back, trying to flip him over for the pin.
Yep, trying to turn it. There's a nice half Nelson by Art Lim.
The ref getting in there, make sure he gets the right angle on the pin in case the shoulder blades do go down.
This is one of the hardest sports to ref for referees because they got to jump down on the mat and look around and hop around to make sure they can get a.
Actually be in somewhat shape.
Yeah. Well, basketball is pretty hard because they got to run back and
and
forth.
I guess, football no.
But this, they just got to jump around and Art Lim's going a little few near fall, maybe? No, because Wolf got back up to his base.
So Art Lim's up 6-1 with 35 seconds left in this first round. Really jumped out quick on Wolf.
Yeah.
Was able to get the 2 quick takedowns, and really the only point Wolf scored was when Art let him go. Oh, he's close. He's
Getting some near fall points. Going for the pin, Art Lim.
Wolf trying to arch his back not to go down.
Yep, bridging. Because he doesn't want to get pinned, because that'll be
Oh,
6 points for
looks like he's
another
really
6
close.
points for South Kitsap. Man, Wolf is really fighting. He really does not want to get pinned, especially with such a little time left. 5 seconds. Oh, there you go.
There's the pin for South Kitsap.
5
with
seconds
3
left.
seconds left in the first round.
Or 3 seconds.
Yeah. Clock moved after you said it.
Yeah.
And that puts South up 24-9. Great pin by our ASB president.
Yeah.
And up next at the 140-pound level will be Albert Fruner versus two-time state champion and one-time runner-up Steve McGetrick.
Steve McGetrick.
Getrick. I cannot pronounce that name
He's
right.
one of the greatest wrestlers I've ever seen. He gets so pumped up. As you can see him running around slapping himself. That's just one way he goes out to wrestle.
And if
He
you
goes
hear
for
Albert
pins.
talk during the week, he was a little nervous about this match.
I don't blame him. This is one of the best wrestlers. So strong, and he really knows what he's doing.
He looks way bigger than Albert out there.
Yeah.
And McGetrick is
There you
all
go.
over him.
Yeah.
Quick hands. Got him down on his knees really quickly.
But hasn't got. And there's 2-point takedown for Steve McGetrick. It sort of seems like McGetrick is overpowering Albert. Oh, there goes some near fall points.
Looks like Albert Fruner is going to go down.
I don't know. Fruner's he's a fighter though.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
really a
count him out
great
yet.
wrestler at Marcus, especially.
Yeah.
And he missed last year, but his sophomore year was able to put a good performance on for South.
Yeah, he was on for varsity, 108 pounds. See, McGetrick is going for that arm bar, trying to pin Fruner, but Fruner's fighting because he doesn't want to give up the 6 points. Up. McGetrick has him turned over, and Fruner's just bridging, fighting because he doesn't want to get pinned.
So with 56 seconds left, Albert Fruner is really trying desperately to get out of that hole by McGetrick.
Yep. McGetrick has him in. It looks like he had him in an arm bar, but it seems like it slipped out, and he just has him just laying on his chest, basically.
And really, they haven't gotten out of this position since the beginning of the match. Albert's been laying on his back for 2 minutes, or a minute and a half so far.
Yeah, McGetrick's just trying with all his might to get that pin, but seems like Albert's just not letting him yet.
Really good job to get out of that.
Nice.
Looks like he might go down.
McGetrick has a tight head and arm right now. It's going to be hard to get out of this one. Oh, look at that.
Really close. Really, really close.
Oh, there you go.
And there you go. 6 points for Capital. And a great show of sportsmanship right there for McGetrick. Picked Albert up and gave him a nice pat on the butt. And 6 points for Capital, and that makes the score 24-15. And really, we've seen only one match so far tonight go past the first round.
Yeah, almost. I think there was
Little.
Patrick Heather's match went into the second round, I think.
Or something like that.
Yeah, but still, they've all been pins except for the match against Brendan Little and Tam Lee.
All been really close fought matches. And up now at 145, John Ferruta and Steve Mackey.
Now, Steve Mackey is younger brother of Cole Mackey, who's the 189-pound wrestler for Capital this year.
And John Ferruta, a senior here at South, really been injured most of the year, and this is one of his first matches of the year. He's trying to improve on his record of 5-1.
Yep, this is his, I think, second or third varsity match this year. He was out the first good half of the season just because he was hurt and had injuries.
And really, wrestlers have to just diet so much, and you don't quite get the amount of food all you want, and so it's kind of hard to recruit from injuries quite as quickly as you would if you were able to eat all you wanted to.
And Mackey just scored a 2-point takedown on John Ferruta, so now the score is 2-0.
With a minute 10 left in the first round.
Now Mackey's just trying to break John down so he can turn him over and get some back points, but it seems like John's not letting that happen. He's going to try to get back up to his base and either get a reversal or an escape.
And really, this is kind of the same thing as last match, with the South Kitsap wrestler down on the mat with his face on his face since the beginning.
Yeah, he's broken down to his stomach. Capital is a really good team at just keeping the other wrestlers broken down so they can't get back up to their base. Because that's one of the key things is when you're on their base, then you can get your reversals or your escapes. But if you have your wrestler on their stomach, then you can start going for your near fall points and turn them over.
And near the edge of the ring, edge of the circle, and it seems like Fruita's trying to get out, hopefully to break the hold, and he gets out, and that will take him back to the center.
Yep. And Fruita's going to try to beat him on the whistle. That's one thing we do. That's one thing that South wrestlers are really good at is getting off the whistle because when the whistle blows, they're out of there. They try to get either stand up or get their reversal. There you go.
Look at that quick move by John Fruita, just like Ryan just talked about. What Hudeberg teaches here, and he tries to get out of bounds again, and he's out.
Mackey took him down, kept him down. Go back to the center of the ring.
And so with 5 seconds left, he's up. Mackey's up by 2 points. 2, 1. End of the round, end of first round, and Mackey's up 2-0. And Capital could desperately use these points. You don't want South to put any more distance between them.
Mm-hmm.
And with the 6-point pin, if Mackey's able to pin him, this would narrow the lead to only 3 points, and that's just a decision. I mean, that's an easy victory.
Just one match.
Yeah.
At least. So John's really got to fight to try to either win this match for South Kitsap.
And after this match, there's only 6 matches left, and so a 3-point is easy to overcome.
Definitely.
But I didn't really see John come close to getting pinned there. I was just throwing out a hypothetical situation there.
Yeah, he's a fighter. I don't see him getting pinned. John trying to beat on the whistle, and Cole Mackey breaks him down.
They put 10 seconds back on the clock. And so it wasn't the end of the first round yet.
No, I think the timer messed up.
And there's the end of the first round.
There we go.
And still 2-0 Mackey.
Yep.
Fruita takes down.
Yep. Cole Mackey deferred, and Fruita chose down. And Fruita's just going to try to beat him on the whistle again. There he goes.
Fruita gets up, tries to get up quick. Mackey won't let go.
For the 2-point reversal.
No, he didn't get the reversal.
Not yet. But he's still got Mackey's leg, and he's going to go for the takedown.
This would be a great show of strength. See if he's able to get up from that. It looks like he was able to. Now see if we can take him down.
2-point reversal.
2-point reversal.
For John Fruita.
There's the takedown. Not yet. Not yet.
And locking hands. You're not allowed to lock your hands around a wrestler when you're down on the mat. Then
2-point reversal for Mackey.
Another 2-point reversal. Man, they're scoring a lot of points.
So the score is 4-3 Mackey.
Yep, it's going back and they're flip-flopping. Cole Mackey's up, trying to turn John Fruita.
Really
potentially,
his back.
It's potentially dangerous because John Fruita's arm was bending how it's not supposed to bend. And
so the arm out of socket.
Yeah, the refs got it. That's what the refs are there for, to keep him safe, to stop the match if another wrestler is like bending the other wrestler's arm like that. John Fruita going for the escape or reversal. 1-point escape for John Fruita. Now it's tied 4-4.
And really, that was, that's Fruita tie him up. So, Mackey let him out, give him 1 point, and hopefully to get them both in the neutral position. So hopefully they both can get a takedown.
And John Fruita's got a nice single leg, going for the takedown on Steve Mackey rather. And John Fruita 2-point takedown. Very nice.
2-point take. That was a very nice trip. What would you call it? Just the trip?
Yeah, but he had the single leg and then he just went for the trip. And John Fruita.
I didn't know there was a wrestling term for it.
Not really, no.
Okay.
You got it there, Kevin. You know what you're talking about. So now John Fruita is trying to break Steve Mackey down so he can go for some back points or
really just hog tying him right there with
basically
legs.
Holding on to his legs.
Another takedown, hopefully. Oh, he just walks out of bounds.
No, it wouldn't be a takedown. It'd just be to try to break him down more. And 1 point was awarded to Steve Mackey for
Fruita throwing him out of bounds.
Yeah, Fruita pushing him out. You're not allowed to do that. You got to keep your wrestler in. You're not allowed to push him out of bounds. And you're also not, if you're the wrestler, you're not allowed to run out of bounds. That's a 1-point penalty.
That would be stalling.
It's actually not stalling. It's called fleeing the mat. Yeah.
But stalling is like so stalling is a rule that keeps you from running around the ring, and
it keeps people from not wrestling. If a wrestler's on their stomach just laying there locked up and the other wrestler's trying to do stuff but they can't, then that's stalling.
Oh, okay.
Or vice versa. If the other wrestler is just laying on top of them.
With only 4 seconds left in the second round, score 6-5 South Kitsap, or 6-5 John Fruita.
Who is a South Kitsap
Who is
wrestler.
a South Kitsap wrestler.
There you go.
And so the end of the second round, 6-5, John Fruta in the 145 weight class.
And Cole Mackey takes the down position in the start of the third round.
Hopefully to get the escape and
Yep.
the 1 point to tie it. Fruta will try to hold on.
And try to get some back points and possibly the pin because
There, that was a nice grab of the leg there to keep Mackey from
Yep.
from getting out.
And
Fruta
Fruta now
trying to
has
get
the Kansas ride in, and he's going to try to get some. But he slipped out of it.
Fruta
Fruta-
trying to get him on his back.
Yeah, he's trying to break him down now because Mackey's standing up on him. So you got to
Okay.
break him down first. Oh, nice breakdown.
And really, that's just a show of strength. You're watching Fruta out there. I mean, those biceps are looking pretty big.
Yeah,
Especially with that nice tattoo.
yeah, that's what he goes. He always says he wants to work out for his tat.
For his tat.
Yeah, he wants to get his muscles nice and strong.
He definitely works out a lot.
Yeah, he does. He's a strong wrestler, and he knows what he's doing. He's just trying to. Mackey's trying to kick out of that.
Kick out of
Fruta's
it.
Just up. 1 point escape for Steve Mackey
Why didn't Fruta get the takedown for that one drop when he dropped him?
because Fruta. Wait, there's 2 point takedown for Steve Mackey. Fruta didn't get the takedown because Fruta started the round on top,
Oh.
and the other wrestler didn't get the escape. Oh, Steve Mackey going for back points. He has the arm bar on.
Didn't get the near fall because he wasn't
No.
down for 2 seconds.
No.
Crowd trying to get behind Fruta, get him up.
Yeah.
While the Capital fans are trying to get Mackey to get the pin.
42.
Look at Big Jeff Rio standing up to yell.
Yeah, there's about 35 seconds left, and Steve Mackey is leading 8-6. About 30 seconds left now. John Fruta's got to score some points if he wants to win this match. Either get a 2 point reversal to tie it up.
Needs to get something quick with only 20 seconds left.
Yep. He's got to fight. He's really tired, but he's just got to find some energy. And
Hopefully
And Steve-
Mackey will let up a little bit
yeah,
hopefully for John.
Yep. And Steve Mackey's he's wrenching on that arm bar, just trying to turn John and keep him down on the mat. Capital's a really good arm bar team. They just get that arm bar locked up and they just try to turn their guys over.
And there's the 3-point decision for Capital, making the score 24-18 South Kitsap.
Yep.
And that's just a pin away from a tie game.
Yeah. Tie match. Yep.
Tie match.
Steve Mackey won that 8-6. Really close match.
That was a very close match, very hard fought. Really both deserved to win.
Yeah.
And that'll bring up at the 152-pound weight class, Kyle Calden for South and Chris James for Capital. Kyle Calden, a junior here at South.
Yep. Oh, nice. Very nice takedown by Kyle Calden. But the ref called it because they were going out of bounds. Oh, 2 points takedown. There we go. Kyle Calden with 2 points.
Why did he get 2 points?
Because Kyle Calden had him taken down, basically.
Oh, take
But-
down?
Yeah. But they went out of bounds, so the ref had to call it so they wouldn't
Okay.
hurt themselves. Because they got to stay in the mat, and that's another one of the jobs of the ref, just to keep them in bounds and keep them wrestling.
Wrestling.
And Kyle Calden is he's going for the leg ride. That was a potentially dangerous move. Kyle Calden had the Capital wrestler's arm just tweaked a little too far, so the ref had to call it.
That's really just a great job by the ref, making sure the players don't get injured.
Yeah.
The wrestlers don't get injured, not the players.
Yeah. You're a basketball announcer.
I'm a
You used to
basketball
basketball.
announcer, whatever.
Yeah. Got to get into wrestling. James going for the
James trying to get out, get Kyle Calden down,
going
and
for the
Cal
reversal
not letting him.
because he hasn't gotten the escape, so he's going for the reversal right now. Kyle Calden's just up. 2 points reversal for James of Capital.
That would tie the match up with a minute left in the round one.
Yep, score is tied 2-2.
2-2. Really a lot of close matches. I mean, even the pins. I mean, there were a couple of them that were blowouts, but it looked close at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
either South or Capital took over.
Yep, just one of them caught when the other one was sleeping, basically.
Yep.
That's one of the things in wrestling. When the other guy's not ready, you just got to surge with all your energy and just try to go for it. And both teams are showing they went for it and they got their pins when they needed them. Kyle Calden with that great explosion on the whistle and going for the reversal on James. And there it is, 2 point reversal. Kyle Calden.
There's a 2-point reversal, puts Calden up 4-2. And
It's a
we're still
very
in the
nice
first round here.
Very nice switch by Kyle Calden to get those reversal points. Which he's in desperate need because this is look like it's going to be a close match, and Kyle needs all the points that he can get.
And looking at the list of coaches here, Dave Dias, he was a good wrestler. I saw a story of him on Wolf Tracks, which airs 7:30 Thursday nights here on BCAT.
Very nice plug. Yeah, Dave Dice is one of the greatest wrestlers ever at South Kitsap. He took I can't remember which year, but he was a state champion. Let me see. Check my. Yep, Dave Dice was state champion in 1979 at 141-pound weight class.
For South, though?
Yep, for South Kitsap.
It's a good job. And end of round one, it's 4-2.
Yep, Dave Dice was what they call an untouchable. He didn't lose a match his whole senior year, and he became the state champion. So that's really good for the Southwesters to have. All three coaches were state champions one time in their
Very
life.
commendable.
Yep, both Ron Huberberg was a state champion over in Oklahoma, and Dave Dice was a state champion for South, and same for Chad Nass. He was also a state champion at South.
And really, there's a list of state champions for South here. Jim Cutchall, Ron Coppinger, Dave Dias, Dean Perdue, Lee McDermott, Chad Nass, Twain Wynn, and Stuart McDermott. So 2 brothers on there.
Yep. And Kyle Calden is leading 4-2 with 1:40 remaining in the second round. 1-point escape for James, and now he's going for the 2 points takedown against Kyle Calden. And there he goes, and it looks like James. Wait, no, he didn't get the takedown yet.
So the score's still 4-3.
Yeah. And Kyle Calden's holding on to the leg for dear life because he doesn't want him to get around to get the 2 points for the takedown. Wow, both wrestlers are fighting. They're sort of locked in a stalemate right now.
And it looks like James's jersey or uniform is a little redder, so I can tell the difference between the two of them.
Yep. There's 2-point takedown for Kyle Calden. He's now leading 6-3 with 55 seconds left to go in the second round. And Kyle let him up. The escape. Now Kyle's going to go for the 2 points takedown. Oh, but nice shot by James. Very aggressive.
And there you see the SK coaches cheering on their wrestlers. They want them to get they want Calden to get this victory badly.
Because they're in desperate need of it. Because the team score is now South Kitsap 24 and Capital 18.
And so Calden's up 6-4 with 30 seconds left here in the round 2.
There's another 2 points takedown for Kyle Calden.
Nice job, Kyle.
Yep. Now Kyle's just going to try to break him down and go for those.
Really just hold him down, try to get him down.
Yep, go for those back points because he's in need of them. And go for the pin possibly because the other guy can get tired out and Kyle can catch him when he's not expecting it and go for the pin.
And if anybody out there is, wanting to catch another South Kitsap wrestling match, the next home one will be Tuesday, January 16th against Foss at 7 o'clock. So you guys can come out and watch the SK Wolves take on
the Foss Falcons.
The Foss Falcons.
Yep. Now.
So Calden takes down.
Kyle Calden is down, start of the third round against Chris James of Capital. With the score 8-4. Calden leading. Really close match. Both wrestlers are really getting fatigued now. And Cal going for the stand-up and the escape. Trying to face his wrestler. Very nice by Kyle Calden. There's the 1 point escape for. Actually, James still has control. Never mind. There's 2 point reversals for Kyle Calden. Very nice. Just slipped right out of that. And Kyle's going to let him up and go for the 2 points takedown.
1 point for Kyle Calden. Chris James.
Yep. Now Kyle's going for that takedown.
And really, with the 5 point lead, you have a little bit room to spare when you want to do something like that.
But still, with wrestling, it's one of those sports that the other guy can just get you. Even if you're winning by like 14 points.
Something can come back.
Yep, you can still just flip him over and pin him.
For Kyle Calden.
It can be over in seconds. 2 points takedown. Kyle's got a nice near cradle on Chris James rather.
Really just with the hold on for the last 53 seconds, less than get him over for the pin because that's an extra 3 points there.
Yep. Kyle with a nice tight near cradle. Just trying to tick Chris James over. Both wrestlers are looking really tired right now. Just fighting with all their might and heart.
And watching them wrestle by the outer rings, what makes somebody out of bounds?
Basically, it's mainly the ref's call. Oh, there's Colin. He's really tired right now. If they're out of bounds, if both wrestlers' feet are out of bounds when they're down, then that's considered out of bounds. But if
Okay.
they're both in the neutral position standing around, if they're like one opponent's on the other opponent's legs, then mainly it's the ref's call. Because if they're going really fast towards the outer edge of the ring, the ref can start whistling.
Like you did earlier.
Yeah, because he doesn't want them to get hurt. Because
Go flying on the hard floor.
yeah, hard. That's not nice.
No. Really, it's just a mat on the basketball court here.
Yeah.
Kyle
Oh,
lets
nice
him go
shot.
with only 20 seconds left.
Nice. Okay. Nice. Oh, nice. Kyle Cotton going
Go for the pin with only 9 seconds left. No, didn't quite get it.
But he got the 2 takedown for that.
So Cowden should win 14-6. And that's another decision. Or is it, it's 8 points. So is that a
Yeah, that would be a major
major
decision.
decision? So you get 4 points.
14 points.
So that should be 28-18 South Kitsap with 5 wrestlers left.
Yeah, 5 matches left to go.
Coming up now, Evan Winslow versus Derek McLaughlin.
Yep, it's the 160-pound weight class.
So this match, everything it's supposed to be. Nice close, only 10-point differential.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Both wrestlers just standing there, staring each other down.
Yep, going for the takedown. One of them's got to psych the other opponent out and just shoot in there for their takedown. Now they're hand fighting, locking up.
And Evan comes into the match with a 9-4 record, and hoping to improve on that. And it seems like he's having a good year, 9-4. That's a nice, good record.
Yeah, he's been hurt. He's been hurt a few times, so he hasn't been wrestling that many matches, but still he's been winning what he's been wrestling.
Yeah.
He's a really, really good wrestler.
Both wrestlers just in the standstill right now.
Yep, they're both just still locked up. Just trying to get work for inside position so they can get the takedown.
A little for Mr. Ness out there. Their momentum was equal, and they stopped. So in standstill there.
Yeah, that's what we learned in our physics class today, huh?
Yes, we did.
Yep. Oh, Evan with a nice shot in there, but McLaughlin just pushing him away so he can't get in on him. Now there's 50 seconds left in the first round.
And
Not much
still
has
no
happened.
points.
Yeah.
Both wrestlers trying to just find an edge, see where they can get a nice shot in.
Yep, just working for it. You gotta be patient sometimes.
There he goes.
2-point takedown for McLaughlin.
Really, he found the weakness. Winslow got himself in the bad position, and
Yeah.
McLaughlin took him down.
McLaughlin just did a nice duck under, got around, and then just took him down. Now Evan's trying to work up to his base so he can get an escape or a reversal. And McLaughlin's just going for those near fall points.
So with 16 seconds left, it's 2-0 McLaughlin.
Yep, this is going to be a close match. You can tell already. Both wrestlers are really strong and they know what they're doing.
End of the first round, it's 2-0 McLaughlin. And really, Winslow should try to come out and get some points really quickly, get the momentum back in his
Yep.
favor.
And Winslow's starting the second round in the down position. He's going to go for getting off the whistle. That's what he's got to do.
And really, like you said, they stressed that here at South.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to do it. McLaughlin trying to keep him down.
Yep. Evan's just going for the reversal or for the escape, and McLaughlin's just trying to break him down. McLaughlin's going for the wrist ride to keep Evan down on the mat. And it wouldn't surprise me if McLaughlin went in for the armbar, which Capital is known for, as we know tonight.
And really, you guys are all seeing the cheerleaders in the background of your shots. And the varsity cheerleaders for South Kitsap, or wrestling cheerleaders this year, are Melissa Duque, Emily Pasinage, Teresa Hansen, Cammie Yingling, Nikki Washington, and Melissa Lau. And these girls just do a great job supporting the wrestlers.
Yeah, just pump up the wrestlers. That's what their job, and they're really good at it. There's a minute 24 left in the second round, with McLaughlin leading 2-0 against Evan Winslow of South Kitsap.
And really, we've seen twice now Winslow not being able to get out quickly, get away from the.
McLaughlin just held him down. McLaughlin's just he's going for the double wrist ride, trying to break Evan down. Wrestlers are working to the edge of the mat. They may go out of bounds soon.
Really, like you said, it's the ref's judgment, and Winslow turns it back in.
Yep. And Winslow's just trying to get back up to his base so he can get out of there. And McLaughlin's just holding him down, looking for when Evan just does a mistake, just to counter on it and just get some points that he needs.
And really, South will just use any points right now, try to distance their lead more, or distance themselves from Capital more.
And Capital's just trying to
get some points back into this game.
Yep, just trying to get it closer. Evan's getting back up to his base, and McLaughlin's just still trying to break him down, pulling on that leg.
What would the base be?
The base is a base is what Evan's at right now on his knees and hands. And what McLaughlin's trying to do is break his base down, trying to get him on his stomach.
End of the second round, still 2-0 McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to take down. Okay, turn that buzzer off. There it goes.
There we go.
And here at the 160-pound weight class, it's still 2-0. Really just a real slug match going so far.
Yep, it's really hard. Both wrestlers are working.
Or slugfest, whichever one I just choose to say.
Yeah, who cares?
Slug match didn't quite make sense.
No, Slugfest doesn't even make sense either, but...
Okay, whatever.
It's all right, Kevin. I still like you. Now, McLaughlin's just trying to get the escape. He's standing up, doing what's called a tripod, and there goes Evan, grabs onto his leg, just not letting him go. He doesn't want to give up that 1-point escape because he needs to keep McLaughlin down. Doesn't want him to score any more points.
It looked like he gripped his hands, locked his fingers.
You're allowed to do that when when you're not on top of the other wrestler.
Oh.
You're allowed to lock your hands unless when the other wrestler's down. You're not allowed to lock around their waist. You're allowed to have one of their wrists, but not completely around their waist.
Okay.
If you do, then that's 1 point for the other team. And Evan grabbing onto that single leg again, not letting McLaughlin get that 1-point escape. That's really smart. It's a smart move.
And really Winslow trying to get up with a minute left, trying to get that 2-point. A 1-point escape, but then hopefully trying to get another point, like a 2-point reversal or something.
Yeah, well, Evan's he's been on top the whole round, so the only way he can score points now is getting back points. McLaughlin's trying to go for that escape or reversal. Right now, McLaughlin's reaching for the switch, just trying to switch around on Evan, but Evan's got a nice tight grip on him, just not letting him go. Evan's holding on. McLaughlin's there's a 1-point escape for McLaughlin.
So the lead is 3 points for McLaughlin with only 18 seconds left. That's really almost an insurmountable lead.
What does insurmountable mean, Kevin?
You can't overcome it.
Okay. I think Evan can.
You think he can?
Yeah, Evan's a good wrestler.
There's only
he knows what he's
5
doing.
seconds left. Is the clock supposed to stop?
No. The clock is supposed to stop when they go out of bounds.
And they just whoever's doing time didn't stop it. Okay.
Yep. So they're just going to reset the clock, see how much time is left, and then start back in the center of the ring. They're having a little clock trouble right now. Ref's talking over there to the clock person, trying to get it all set up.
And just a reminder for you folks.
As we have a break in the action.
Yeah. If you'd like an opportunity to get an inside look at the schools of the South Kitsap School District, then consider signing up for the Take the Back to the Future bus tour. Every month, Superintendent Bill Lamont leads a tour through the local schools, and he even throws in a free lunch. If you'd like more information, please contact the district office at 895-3959. We'd love to have you drop by and see us. That's 895-3959.
Okay, now there's 20 seconds left to go in the second round, and both wrestlers are starting neutral position because McLaughlin got that escape.
Okay.
Oh, slapping on the head by McLaughlin, trying to psych out Evan Winslow. Trying to psych it out, just trying to look for a weakness to get that takedown. And there you go.
2-point takedown from McLaughlin with 5 seconds left.
Evan Winslow trying for the Granby roll.
There.
Oh, that's the end of the match. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, I guess it was insurmountable. But
Yeah, it
well,
was.
3 points really not. Isn't really not with a minute left.
But in a close match like this, it really is.
Okay. So heading into the 171-pound weight class, we got Lowell Bosch for South Kitsap and Adam Halpin for Capital.
And the team score, South Kitsap has 28 team points, and Capital has 21.
So Capital needs to win at least. It needs a pin and a decision to come back from this lead.
Yep.
Because they're down by 7. A pin's only 6 points.
Yeah, so they still need at least 2 victories to at least overcome South Kitsap.
Yep. So 2 out of the last 4.
There's 4 matches left.
That's what they at least need, a pin and a decision.
And there
Really,
is-
you're getting a nice shot of Lowell Bosch there.
Yep.
An outstanding football player here at South also. Lowell's record is 9-4. So hopefully, improve on that, get the nice double figure in the win total.
Yep, go for the 10th victory this year. And Lowell just stretching out, just waiting for the ref to start the match. Both wrestlers.
Looks like the clock, something's wrong with the clock. It's reading 1:56 and the match hasn't even started yet.
Yeah. There we
There
go.
it goes.
171 pounds. Lowell Bosch of South Kitsap and Adam Halpin of Capital.
Wrestlers shake hands and the match has begun. Bosch was also a wrestler for this team when he was a sophomore. Him and Albert Fruner really stepped it up for this team when their junior or sophomore years, and were able to
Yeah.
make varsity, make an impact.
Now both wrestlers are going for the takedown, just trying to look for a weakness in the other opponents. Just get a open, just shoot in and get a takedown or whatever else they can go for. They're just both locked up. Now both wrestlers are just locked up. Adam Halpin going for the high crotch, but Lowell not letting it happen.
I take that back. I guess Lowell wasn't on varsity.
No, Lowell was not varsity as a sophomore, but he was last year for 160 pounds, and he did really good. He went to state, which is really good for a junior.
So nice contribution by Lowell.
Yep, and Adam Halpin, I believe, took 6th in state last year, so Lowell's got his hands full for him tonight.
I believe he also plays football for Capital.
Yes, he does. Now both wrestlers are still just looking for that takedown with 40 seconds left to go in the first round. Looks like we're going to have another close one here at 171 pounds.
So really, nothing really happening for the first minute and a half. Wrestlers trying to get the advantage coming into the final home stretch of the first round.
Yep, just trying to score some points before the round's over. Really
Nice spin move by Halpin.
Yeah, very quick. He's a quick wrestler. That's one of his advantages. He has his strength and his quickness. Oh, there he goes again. And Lowell with a nice sprawl.
Really, you got to be ready for that because it's so quick. You got to be on your toes, ready to take him down.
Yep, you have to have a nice stance and just be ready for whatever happens. Now South Kitsap has choice, and Lowell chooses the down position at the start of the second round. Score is still 0-0. And Lowell Bosch going for his nice switch, but there it goes. Oh, Lowell, nice 1-point escape. Nice switch by Lowell, very quick.
So Bosch scores the first points of this match.
Yep, looks like it's going to be a nice close one. They're both back in the neutral position, just like they were for the whole first round. So one wrestler's just got to catch the other one off guard and try to get 2
And
points
really, the last
takedown.
couple matches have all been close, all been tough, fought.
Yeah.
Ever since Fruta took on Mackey, every match has been really close fought.
Yeah, we had those first pins at the beginning, and then, just like I said, I knew there were going to be lots of close matches. all coming down.
See, you were right, just not at the beginning.
Yeah.
You meant the heavyweights, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant after John Ferruda. I just didn't explain that. I didn't have enough time.
You didn't
to
mean anybody else.
Yeah. You
It's all right,
got it.
Ryan.
Thank you.
Ryan's first time up here, doing a nice job.
Yeah. Kevin's the veteran at this announcing thing. I'm just.
Yeah, right.
He knows what he's doing, and I don't. And both wrestlers are still going for the takedown. Nothing's really happening in the second round. Oh, nice shot by Lowell Bosch. He has a single leg. Adam Halpin is.
gets a hold of Bosch's leg, trying to take him down.
Halpin is working on the winner.
There's a nice takedown by Halpin.
Yep.
2 points, so it's now 2-1 Halpin.
Lowell Bosch has to work back up to his base so he can get out for that go for another escape like he did at the beginning of this round.
So with 28 seconds left, it's still 2-1.
Yep. And Lowell's
Bosch
got to
trying
get out. He's got to get out, try to get a 1 point escape before the round's up.
Really, Halpin trying to keep him down for the final 12 seconds here. Big Jeff Rio up yelling.
Yep.
He's
cheering
always a
on South
vocal
Kitsap.
fan here at South.
Definitely.
Nice takedown, nice takedown.
Oh, the wrestlers went out of bounds, though, according to the ref.
Oh, he said he took him out.
And the ref gave him 1 point escape. And Bosch
1
is
point right at the end of the period.
very nice. That's what you need. You got to score those points. Nice move by Lowell, and the crowd is just cheering now.
All the senior men stand up cheering for Bosch. They want to see him get the points here.
And at the start of the third round is a tie score, 2-2.
Really another close fought match. We've seen a lot of these from Capital and South tonight.
Yep, especially in these upper weights. And the team score is South Kitsap's leading 20-18 points to Capital's 21.
Bosch trying to drive him down.
Yep, just
Halpin up on his arms, just
Hey.
kind of in the wheelbarrow position.
yeah, basically. But no races tonight. They're wrestling. That's a nice joke, eh?
Boom.
Thank you. I needed that.
Nice.
Now Lowell
Bosch.
Halpin.
Oh, 1 point escape.
Halpin just slipped out of it. Lowell wasn't holding on to him, and Halpin got a nice
stick
hit
him
by
on his hands.
Yeah.
A minute 5 left in this third round. Scores 3-2.
Lowell's got to get the 2 points for a takedown. He's got to shoot he's got to get a nice shot in there and go for the 2 point takedown if he wants to win this. Halpin. Oh, 2 point takedown for Adam
2 point
Halpin.
takedown for Halpin. And really, the best thing Bosch wants to do if he doesn't win is not to get pinned.
Definitely, or even give up the 8 points. He wants to keep it as close as he can, so just give up as least team points as if he has to. But I can tell you right now, Lowell wants to win this match. Still, there's 30 seconds, but Lowell can still get the reversal and go for the
He
go
almost
for
got
some
out
near
there.
fall. Lowell's fighting.
Bosch was almost able to get out there.
There's only 18 seconds round in the third. 18 seconds left in the third round, with Adam Halpin leading by 3 points, 5-2.
Bosch trying to muster the energy to reverse this match around, get 3 points real quick.
Yep, he's got to get an escape and a takedown. That'd tie it.
It looked like he slowed down a little bit. He thought Mackey was going to let him go.
This is yeah.
Oh, Halpin. Did I say Mackey?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right, Kevin.
End of the third round. That's the end of the match. Halpin wins 5-2. That should make it 28-24. South Kitsap only a 4 point lead.
Yep, this is coming to a really close match, man.
For the 189-pound weight bracket, Russ Bishop and Cole Mackey, the older brother,
Older brother of Steve Mackey.
who wrestled earlier in the 145-pound weight class against Fruta.
Yep. Now Rush Bishop is coming off a really big victory the other day at Peninsula. He beat his guy by about 10 points, so it's one of Russ's best victories.
But Russ has had an average season so far, 7-7.
He really is he weighs about 173 or 4 pounds, and he's wrestling 189. So he's
really?
giving up a lot of weight. So
Both wrestlers break.
Yep, and try to bring it back to the center of the ring so they can go for some wrestling. Both wrestlers still looking for the 2-point takedown.
Jeff Rio trying to yell some encouragement, trying to get his team.
Yeah, he was
get a nice victory here.
Yeah, he was there at Peninsula, and he was one of the loudest ones there. That was a really loud match.
The crowd at the away match in Peninsula was so loud that Principal Dave Colombini had to get on the intercom and thank the students who showed up for that match on Tuesday. They were so loud, they really swayed the match for South Kitsap.
It seemed like we were out South Kitsap. It was amazing. There's so many fans there for South Kitsap cheering on the team. And now Cole Mackey scored a 2-point takedown on Russ Bishop with a minute left in the first round.
Both out of bounds. Russell will get down.
Yep. Okay, it looks like
he's bleeding.
Yeah, I think there's going for some blood time. Cole Mackey's bleeding a little. And the coaches are over there talking to Russ Bishop, just coaching him on, telling him what to do.
Looks like Dias and Hudeberger talking to him.
Yep.
And Olson.
And the athletic trainer, Pat Olson, seeing if Russ is all right.
And really at all sports here in South Kitsap, student trainers come along. And at tonight's game, Amanda Jeffrey, Josh Holt, Marcus Meadows, Jason Stewart, Nicole McNeil, and Amy Sanders are here, in case the wrestlers just happened.
Yeah, just
bleeding. You need to come patch it up.
Wrestling's one of those sports where bleeding just happens all the time. You see bloody noses or cuts. So you need the trainers to just keep them healthy,
It's a class here at South, and so they get credit for showing up at the sporting events and really doing what they're learning in class, the hands-on experience.
Yep. And Russ is going for his escape, and Cole Mackey's just trying to hang on and just keep him down on the mat. They went out of bounds, so they're going to go back to the center of the ring with the Russ Bishop on bottom.
34 seconds left. Oh, clock won't stop again.
Yeah, looks like they're having some more trouble with the clock. So wrestlers just got to wait.
Machinery, come on.
Yeah. But this is pretty good for the wrestlers because it has them time to get some time to catch some breath.
Time to kill.
Catch
Catch their breath.
Catch their breath. Or Cole Mackey with his
and so
arms
the
up.
time stopped here. I don't really know what time it is left. 42 seconds.
42.
Just put it on the scoreboard. Scores 2-0. Mackey.
Yep.
Not Halpin, Mackey.
And this is Cole Mackey now.
Cole Mackey. Really played football for Capital too.
Yep.
I know when I was announcing the football games, mentioned him a couple times.
Yep, I
remember
heard
the
him.
name.
He's a pretty good athlete all around. So if you can wrestle and you can also play football, that shows that you know what you're doing.
Really, after school life's kind of shot for about first 2/3 of the year though. His headgear comes off, and so time will stop.
Yep. Just waiting for Mackey to get his headgear back on so he can get back out there and start wrestling again.
Bishop will take down.
Mm-hmm. And Cole Mackey's on top. Bishop with a nice explosion off the whistle, going for his
Trying to
one-point
get out,
escape.
get the escape points.
Yep.
So with 6 seconds left, it's still 2-0. See if somebody gets some quick points right before the end of the period.
Yeah.
There's the end of the period, or the round. And it's 2-0 Cole Mackey over Russell Bishop in the 189-pound weight class.
Man, this has been another close match. All these upper weights have been extremely close matches. It shows that both teams are really just even at it,
And really, if it stays this close, I expect this crowd to get loud when Buddy Anderson comes out to take on Tim Kopp. That's going to be a
Yeah, the
rough
heavyweights.
match. Buddy Anderson, a great wrestler here at South.
Yep, he's
Really going to try to, get the crowd behind him and get the victory.
Yep, weighing in at 275 pounds, which is
A
just
truckload.
underweight. Yeah, really big wrestler. He's extremely strong, and he knows what he's
Football
doing.
player.
Yep, he knows,
Offensive lineman for the football team.
and he knows how to wrestle, which is really good for South Kitsap to have such a good heavyweight.
Came in from Oregon. Went to school in Oregon last year. So nice pickup for the wrestling program to have him come in.
and for the
Step
football
in.
program
And
too.
for football program, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, he's a great athlete. Now both wrestlers are. Oh, Russ Bishop's going for the single leg, but Mackey's just not letting it happen. Both wrestlers just going for the takedown still.
And really, Capital really wants to win this match because nice swing move there by Mackey. Bishop
Yeah.
almost about to get
Oh,
out.
Bishop's going for a nice switch, but Mackey kept behind on him.
Almost an escape.
Yeah,
But really, Capital, I mean, think about it, being the team that ends the streak for South Kitsap.
that's a great.
That's bragging rights right there.
Yeah, they're probably not going to win the league championship, but they can definitely be the spoiler.
Be the spoiler for South Kitsap, bring them down amongst the ranks of the once defeated.
Yeah, because they haven't lost 82 straight league wins.
Peninsula has one loss, I believe, so that would tie them with them.
Yep, and Peninsula
because
beat
South
Capital.
Kitsap did beat Peninsula.
And
Peninsula
earlier
beat
this
Capital.
year, Peninsula beat Capital. Yeah, so it'd be really complicated. So it would just be good just for South to win tonight. And there's 57 seconds left to go in the second round, with Cole Mackey winning over Russell Bishop 4-0.
And really, the South Kitsap's trying to become the Narrow League's champion for the 12th time, and that's a really good streak there. They've won it 12 times. That's a lot.
Yes,
It's mostly here in the 90s, it looks like.
Yep.
That's really the Hudeberg era.
Oh, definitely. Yep. Hudeberg and Dias era, because they're both really great coaches.
But they also won the Olympic League championship 10 times, and that was before they came over to the Narrows League.
Yep.
So they've won quite a lot, but really Hudeberg's stepped up into his, in the Hudeberg era, they've won quite many Narrows League championships.
And the ref is calling it for Cole Mackey to get his headgear back on. Just keeps slipping off him. But it gives Russ the time to.
They've won 7 straight Narrows League championships.
Yep, 7 straight.
Really, that 86 match, or sorry, 82 straight matches.
And there's
really helps
Ron
that out.
Hugerberg, coach for South Kitsap, and Dave Dias.
Dave Dice leaning forward there. Like we said, one of the greatest wrestlers ever to come to South, ever to wrestle.
Yeah, ever to wrestle for South Kitsap, especially South Kitsap. And Cole Mackey is on top, trying to break Russ down and get some near fall points, but Russ Bishop is going for his escape. He's not going to let it happen. With about 10 seconds left to go in the second round.
And with 5 seconds left, it's still 4-0 Mackey. Bishop wasn't able to get out before the end of the period, and we'll go into the third round. 28-24 team score, and a 4-0 lead for Mackey here in the match. Another
And
blood.
Blood time for Mackey. Seems
Blood
like he's
time.
bleeding again. And the coaches are going to go talk to Russ to just coach him, just do what they're meant to do.
As Nicole McNeil comes out to check if Russell has any
Just
blood
wipe-
on him from Mackey.
Yeah, just wiping the blood off. So,
Keep it sanitary.
yep, very sanitary. And the trainers are good at that. They know what they're doing.
Yes. Huberg trying to give Bishop some last-minute help for this third round, trying to get him to step it up and get the 4 points needed to tie this match.
Yep, and 5 points to win it,
5 points. Is there overtime?
Yes, if it's tied after the when the time is up, then they go into overtime, where both wrestlers are neutral for 1 minute, and the first wrestler to get a takedown wins. But if neither wrestler gets a takedown, then they go to double overtime, where the ref will flip a coin, and whoever wins the coin toss gets to choose top or bottom, and they go for 30 seconds. And no, if the top wrestler doesn't let the bottom wrestler escape, then he wins. But if the bottom wrestler escapes, then he's the winner of the match.
Okay.
So
Thanks for that explanation. I didn't know.
yeah, there's always a winner in wrestling. There's no ties ever.
Need the points so the team score.
Yep, definitely. And Bishop's just going to try to get some more points on Mackey, who'll be down.
Really, the crowd is rather quiet for only 1:40 left in this match, and Russell needing 4 points. You really expect the SKT. There they start chanting.
There we go, SK Power. And this is about at the Peninsula match last Tuesday. This is Russell Bishop is the one who started the SK Power there also. So there they are, SK Power. And Russell Bishop just scored 1 point because of stalling on Mackey, because that's Mackey's second call for stalling. So.
Has to be feeling the emotion from the crowd.
Yep. Seems like so now Russell just has to turn his opponent to get the 3-point near fall, and then it's going to be a tied match. So Russ is still in it.
Something wrong again?
Something wrong with the clock again. I'm not sure. Wait, no, the coaches for Capital are talking to the ref. They are disputing that 1 point that Russell has gained, but the ref's not taking it back. The score is 1. Russell Bishop has 1 point, and Cole Mackey has 4.
So you can take back points?
No.
No, you can't.
And Cole.
1 point escape.
And there's a Russell chant starting by the crowd. There they go. Russ has got to get his takedown. One of Russ's best takedowns is a fireman's carry, and I wouldn't be surprised if we were to see it coming up soon. There's the crowd cheering.
There the crowd chanting. There you see Tessa Sayers and Jessica Friend trying to cheer on Russell Bishop, trying to get him into this match, trying to get another 4 points.
So there's 30 seconds
With 30
left to
seconds
go.
left.
Yep. Wow, this is a really close match. Both wrestlers are just
Close
working their
match.
hardest.
And really 3 points, the Capitol still will not be winning.
No.
1 point for Russell, so it's now 5-2. He just needs a
Yep.
a
Another
near
point
pin
for stalling.
with 7 seconds left.
Mackey was called for stalling. If Mackey's called for stalling again, well, there's not enough time, but.
Not enough. There's the end of the match.
And Cole Mackey
Capitol
wins.
wins. Or Cole Mackey wins, sorry.
Yep. By the score of 5-2. And that's another 3 points for Capital. So now the team points is 28 South Kitsap, 27 Capital.
This is close, folks.
Really close. Coming down
With
to the
2
last
matches
two.
left, Devin Spencer versus Ben Block and Buddy Anderson versus Tim Kopp. 1 match separates, or 1 point separates them.
It's really close.
That's a decision, and you're up by 2, or Capital's up by 2.
Yep.
That's a decision. South Kitsap's up by 4. So we have Devin Spencer and Ben Block for the 215 weight class.
Yep. Devin Spencer's a sophomore, so he doesn't really have the experience on him. So he's going to be really good when he's a senior because he's on
When he has the
varsity.
polish on him.
Yeah. But Devin still knows what he's doing. He's a really good wrestler. He's a real fighter. That's what he is. He's a if we were to ever go into war, I would love to take him with me because he is a fighter. He knows he's really strong and he knows what he's doing. He's smart.
Block just holding on to Spencer's wrists and arm.
Yeah, they're just going for inside position, trying to get that takedown. The 2 points that they need.
Both wrestlers trying to use their brute strength to get them points in.
Devin Spencer went for the fireman's carry.
Oh,
And Ben Block just tipped him over and got 2 points to take down.
takedown.
Now Devin Spencer's fighting with all his might to get that 1 point escape. Ben Block taking him down. But Devin is not giving up. So Ben Block is leading 2-0 with 48 seconds left to go in the first round. And Spencer's going for that 1 point escape, facing him. But Ben Block just keeps taking him down. Devin can't get away.
Not saying that Spencer's going to lose or anything, but if he does, it'll mean Buddy Anderson only needs a decision. Or if Spencer doesn't get pinned, Buddy Anderson will only need a decision to bring South back and keep the streak alive.
Yep.
But hopefully Spencer doesn't lose.
Yep.
Because it's only a 2 point differential right now.
And I'm not sure how much time there's going to be left because the clock's still messed up. It keeps running.
Yeah.
Seems like they can't get it to stop.
Their stop buttons. Stop.
And it stopped working.
Stop.
That was good by me, huh?
No.
Now coaches are
Trying
talking to
conference
the
players.
wrestlers. And the match is going to start with 35
Frame of
seconds
mind.
left.
37 seconds left. They put it back on the clock.
And Devin Spencer.
Block is up by 2.
Yeah, Devin's starting the down position.
Another really explosive out they see from the smaller wrestlers.
Yep. Devin Spencer's tripoding, trying to get back onto his feet so he can face him and get that 1 point escape, but Block has a nice grip on him.
Spencer trying to avoid the takedown.
Oh, Block with a nice half Nelson now. Going for the near fall points and going for the pin. Spencer's bridging out. He doesn't want to get pinned because there's only 10 seconds left to go in this match. Spencer's got to fight.
Definitely get the near pin.
Now they're out of bounds, so Spencer can't get pinned. And Spencer got back to his...
3 point near fall for Block. Good
Man,
job by Spencer to roll over though, not
Yeah.
get pinned.
The crowd's really getting into this match, man. It's getting loud. I can barely hear
close.
Kevin. I can barely hear you talking, Kevin, and that's a shame.
I'm loud. End of round 1, 5-0 Block.
And Spencer is going to start the second round in the down position. I think Block chose top.
See, Spencer can get the escape points. No, he really didn't get a start off that.
Yep. Man, this is a really close match. The score is 5-0, but still, it's going to be really close because Spencer's not giving up, and I think Block knows that. Oh, Spencer almost got his 1-point escape, but Block keeps taking him down. Spencer can't get away. Block must have really sticky fingers.
Crowd trying to get behind Devin Spencer, trying to get him into this, get some points. He needs some points desperately.
Yeah, with their SK Power chant. And that's really going to pump up Devin because he works off the crowd.
Really,
Block going for that half Nelson, but Devin's just not letting him get it. He's
really,
not gonna
every attempt Spencer makes, Block has some way to answer it.
Yeah.
The minute 5 left, Block is still up 5-0 in the second round here.
And Block is going for some near fall points now.
Spencer down. Spencer down.
Spencer's got to fight. He can't give up this pin. This will be very crucial for South.
He's trying to bridge his back. Arches back for the bridge.
Spencer pushing on his chin, just trying to keep him away. He doesn't want to get pinned.
Doesn't want to get pinned, trying to use all the leverage he can.
Trying to get back. There's Spencer.
Trying to get up. He rolls over.
Nice. The crowd roars.
3 points for the near fall, and really, Block is almost running away with this.
Almost, yeah. But I don't think Devin's going to give up, man. He's a fighter, I can tell you that right now. Now with Spencer chant, now the crowd just starts to chant Spencer, trying to get behind him just to pump him up.
Yeah, I cannot hear you, Ryan. Crowd's too loud.
Yeah, I know.
So whatever you said, I'm sure it was intelligent.
It definitely was. I'm very intelligent.
That's a good
great.
sign when the crowd is loud, getting behind their wrestlers.
Just pumps up the wrestlers. It just keeps them going.
End of the second round, scores 8-0 Block. And really, Spencer doesn't want him to score 7 more points.
If he scores 7 more points, it'll be a technical fall, and there'll be
That's
5 team
five.
points.
That's 5 instead of the 4 it would be now. So that's an extra point that
Yep.
Buddy Anderson would have to make up.
And Spencer's got to fight because Block so far is doing really good, trying to get a pin. He's come really close, but Devin's fighting out of
And
it.
Spencer wants to score a point here to avoid the major decision.
Yep. Or score as much as he can, or
As much as he can, but I mean, just to avoid,
yeah,
if he's going to lose, you want to at least avoid the major decision.
definitely. Both wrestlers going for the takedown because they started the third round in the neutral position, and there's now a minute and a half left to go in this match. With Block leading 8-0, going for his 2-point takedown.
Nice move there by Block. Spencer trying to get out of it.
Has a half Nelson in, and he's going to try to get some more
2
back
points
points.
for Block.
There's 2 points. He couldn't get the half. Now Spencer's trying to fight to his base and then get back out and onto his feet.
Well, really now, Spencer, I mean, not to say he's going to lose, but 10-0, he should, unless of a miracle comeback, he should lose. For the last minute, he wants to just hold on, not give up 5 more points.
What Spencer's got to do is just flip him over and squeeze and get a pin. That's really one of the ways that Spencer's got to win this, if he's going to want to win. But now he's just going to try to give up as least amount of team points as he can. The crowd's really getting loud here right now. Spencer's tripoding up to try to get to his base, trying to get up to his feet and get 1-point escape. And Block brings him right back down like he's done.
All match, he's blocked any effort Spencer puts into reversing it.
That was beautiful, Kevin. Block has blocked all his efforts.
Oh, yeah. block.
Now Spencer chance going with 15 seconds left to go in the third round.
Trying to hold on for the last 12 seconds here, Spencer.
Yep. But Mackey still wants to get as many points as he can.
3, 2, 1. And now Capital should be scoring 4 more points.
4 more team points.
And so that way, South needs a decision to tie or at least a decision. So if Buddy Anderson wins the match at all, we tie.
Definitely, yep. Now, Buddy Anderson, as we said earlier, one of the biggest and strongest wrestlers. At South
Crowd
Kitsap.
mixing the Buddy chant with the tomahawk chop.
Yep.
Trying to get behind him.
Buddy weighing in about 275 pounds in the 275-pound weight class. So.
Not a soul sitting down.
Oh, nice toss.
Buddy
by
rolls him
Anderson.
right over. Look at these two gargantuan bodies.
Oh,
Right
nice.
down. Out for the
Anderson's now, he's going for the pin.
2-point takedown for,
Nice.
or 2 point. They
2
put
point.
it on the wrong side of the board.
Yeah.
That's what confused me. 2-point takedown for Buddy Anderson.
Now Buddy chant starts. That was a nice head and arm by Buddy. Now Buddy's going to try to roll him over and get a pin. Just trying to break him down.
Really, Buddy, a great wrestler.
He
For
knows
the-
what he's doing, yeah.
Yeah.
For a big guy, he really knows how to wrestle.
Buddy's now up 4-0.
Yep, because he got 2 points for back points when he took him down.
And really, South fans are out there hoping he at least scores 8 more than his opponent, get the major decision and the victory
Yep.
for the team.
But
What happens
man,
if you tie as a team?
Then it's broken down to whoever has the most pins.
Those pins?
And there's the coaches coaching on Buddy Anderson, hoping he gets the pin so South wins. And Buddy Anderson trying to toss him, pulling on his leg, trying to tip him over. But man, I'm telling you, Tim Kopp is a fighter. He's not giving up that much against Buddy Anderson, who's
It's hard
really
when you have to move that big body trying to flip him over.
Yeah, they're both really big guys.
Both good wrestlers coming here.
Yep.
Buddy kind of dwarfs him though. Height advantage.
Yeah, he does. And there's another.
Once again, the clock won't stop.
Yep. And there's 15 seconds left to go. Buddy Anderson leading 4-0 against Tim Kopp of Capital. Buddy just broke Kopp down, and he's looking for a half Nelson, I believe.
Buddy just holding him down, not letting him get up at all.
Yep, just laying on him basically.
There's an SK fan sitting in the place.
Yeah, I don't think so. Everyone's standing up. They want South to win.
Desperately. Definitely a lot of problems with the clock.
I'm not sure why, but there's Buddy Anderson. He's looking a little tired, but he's chosen neutral position starting the second round.
He wants to take down. He knows he's really confident he's going to be able to take Kopp down.
And hopefully get him to his back at the.
Just grabs him by the head, grabs
Nice
him.
double by Buddy. Really nice. Man, Buddy's quick for a big guy.
2-point takedown for Buddy.
Oh,
Now
getting some
6-0
back
trying to roll him
points.
over for the pin and the victory for South Kitsap. If he's able to take him over.
Getting the back points, but Kopp isn't giving up.
No, Kopp.
Man, crowd is getting loud.
Really, Buddy manhandling Kopp so far. But really, Buddy needs 2 more points.
At least, but there's still
At least 2 more points.
there's still about 4.5 minutes left.
4.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes rather. And Buddy let him
3.5
up.
minutes. Yeah, nice math there, Brian. He
Buddy
lets him up for the 1-point escape. Going to take him down again.
Nice double again by Buddy Anderson.
There you go. Nice takedown. So now it's 8-1.
Now Buddy trying to turn him over again.
Now everybody on the bench is waving their hands like an incomplete pass in the NFL. What are they trying to tell him to do?
They're telling him to let him go.
Let him go?
Yep, they want to let him go to give him the 1-point escape so Buddy can take him down again and get some more points. Buddy's got to take him down again. This is I think this is one of Buddy's longest matches all year. Nice double leg again by Buddy Anderson.
Really, he's trading the 2 for the 1. He's willing to give up the 1 point to get the 2 back.
Yep.
And now the lead increases to 8.
Yep, 10-2. Buddy Anderson's leading against.
And this is the differential we need.
Yes, it
South
is.
Kitsap fans, we are up here in the booth. Not just I hate, we have to be biased, but can't be biased. But
Now Buddy Anderson's just going to try to turn him over and get some more back points with the last few
Let him
seconds.
go.
That was very smart by Buddy Anderson, letting him go with only a second left. Now there's only 1 second left in this round. The
You
score is
see Buddy
10-3.
run at Cobb. That was pretty funny. You just creamed him.
Yeah.
Knocked him out for the count. Time Buddy starts with that swing motion like a nice club upside the head.
Yeah.
Gonna grab him by the back of the head, get him down. So we got 2 minutes left in the match, is the second round now?
This is the third round.
This is third round.
Yep.
So it's 2 minutes left in the match. And South needing a major decision to win.
But they're only leading by Buddy
A
Anderson.
normal decision to tie.
Buddy Anderson leading by 7 points. He still needs one more. And he lets Kopp go at the beginning of the match, going for some more takedowns. And possibly
Now
the
only up
pin.
by 6.
Buddy trying to toss him over, but Kopp, oh, nice. Buddy
Takedown.
takes him down again.
Now he's up by 8 again.
Yep. Buddy does it again. Nice takedown.
2 more.
by-
Now he's up by 10. Lets him go. Now he's up.
He didn't
No.
take him down there because he didn't completely let him go.
Okay.
So Kopp
So it
didn't
wasn't
get.
an escape either.
Yep, Kopp didn't get the 1 point escape. So it's still 14-5.
So up by 9. Buddy's up by 9. Up by 8.
And here comes the SK Power chant. And Buddy Anderson's just 2-point takedown, Buddy Anderson.
Nice job by Buddy every time. Cop fall, stands there. That's him take him down.
Yeah, well, Buddy's really good. I don't.
Yeah, just tackles him. Like football.
Yeah.
Playing football. Trades him for that tackling.
Yep. He knows
Buddy
how
now up by 10. In position to get the major decision and the victory for South.
The score is 16-6. Buddy Anderson's leading.
I wouldn't be surprised if Buddy takes him down again.
Yeah, depends on if he lets him
I
up.
don't know if Cop were smart, he wouldn't, let the neutral, I'm sure Buddy let him up though.
Yeah. No, Buddy's not going to let him go this time. He's going to try to keep him,
Oh really?
turn him over. Yeah.
Shows what I know.
There's no reason to give up any more points since he's already leading by 10.
Yeah. Because he was trying for the 2-1, keep on gaining a point, but
Yeah.
now he's just gonna go, try to get the pin in the last 30 seconds or
Just hold him down.
hold on for the victory.
There's the crowd cheering for Buddy Anderson, who's still just trying to fight and keep this match going. Buddy Anderson's trying to turn Kopp over.
15, 14,
There goes-
13 seconds left.
Buddy Anderson just working his pinning combinations, but Kopp isn't letting anything happen.
5 seconds to South extends its streak to 83, 2, 1, and there it is. The streak is extended to 83 straight league victories.
Yep, South Kitsap wins the match 32-31. Really close.
That was a dogfight right there.
Definitely.
SK winning by 1 point.
Man, it's amazing. I told you it was going to be a nice hard-fought match, and it
Look
was.
at that crowd cheer for Buddy Anderson coming through in the clutch.
Very nice.
We would like to thank you for joining us here at South Kitsap for this varsity wrestling contest. We'd also like to thank the students of the video production program here at South who made this program possible. Again, the final score, South Kitsap Wolves 32, Capital 31, keeping that streak alive.
83.
So long and good evening from South Kitsap High School.